Transverse lunge, or the same side rotational lunge. Kara's going to demonstrate that for us right now, and then I'll go through, talk about what we're actually looking for. So go ahead, I'm going to let her use the rules of self-selection, and she's just going to go ahead and give me a rotational lunge. Perfect. What we're looking for here, and you can go ahead and hold the position, is same rule. Knee straight, foot maintains the arch, gets the adductors, hip flexion rotation, the pelvis is going this way. Need good flexibility here. Torso upright, chin tucked, good posture. Knees here, straight up over that knee, just like we talked about the lateral lunge and the anterior lunge. You don't want to deviate. All right. Now, on this lunge, you are going to have some motion of excursion, depends on the individual. That's okay. She has good dorsiflexion. Coming back up. Perfect. Now, what I'm going to have you do, that was self-selected. Now I'm going to give the command of R90 or lateral rotational lunge. Okay, lateral rotational lunge. So go ahead and R90. So basically it's a 90-degree lunge, or she's lunging on the lateral vector in a rotational fashion. So that vector is going right here, and she's right on that line. R90, lateral rotational lunge, the same thing. Good, and come on back. That was perfect. Now we're going to go to R135, or it's a posterior lateral rotational lunge. That's your relative term. Absolute is the R135. Go ahead and do that for me. Perfect. Same lunges apply. She just opened her hips up more, getting more excursion. Very good, and come on back. The tri-post is underneath the lunging leg. So she's going to go to an R90, do an R90 lunge. Tri-post is underneath this foot, and she's going to reach at knee height anterior. Okay? It's still, that's that rotation. If I want her to rotate at L90, she would rotate along this vector. That's your lateral vector at 90 degrees. This is R90, tougher. That's your vector on that tri-post. All right, and then come on back. That was perfect. There's a secondary lunge that we can do, which I'll utilize if I want to get more hip internal rotation flexion, is bending that back leg. Go ahead and do that. The pivot, it's a pivot lunge. Okay, she dropped right in, she can get more range of motion. She has her perfect lunge position. It's like an anterior lunge coming on back. Same thing as an anterior lunge, but we're adding motion. All right, go ahead and do that for me. Perfect. Now we've covered, that's angulation. That's the angulation coordinate. We covered the verticality component, and now what we need to do is cover the horizontal component. So we're going to utilize the rotational lunge for that. So what I'd like you to do is I want you to lunge R90 at initial range. And what that is basically your full range is way out there. I want you to take the first third of your lunge and lunge this way. So it's going to be here. Boom. Okay? You can kind of do that. So that's initial lunge. Boom. Mid-range lunge, a little bit farther. The words, and then end range as far as you can. There you go. Lunge out as far as you can. Come get me now. There you go. That's end range. So that's our horizontal component. All right. She can also use the horizontal component with the reaches. So I'm going to have you do R90, self-selected. You just lunge wherever, or how far you want, and you're going to reach initial range. Actually, I'm sorry. You're going to reach at 12 inches at knee height. Okay, approximately. I'll give you a target for that. Go ahead. There you go. There's 12 inches. Now she's going to go 24. Go. I'm throwing out some numbers here. I'm not measuring. And then 36. End range. Way out there. Different reaction. Make the bodies go through different excursions. We're going to train different muscles in different ranges of motion. That's your same side rotational lunge.